Hello everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. Starmer humiliated in Albania. Well, never hear Kia is off on one of his trips again abroad, this time in Albania. And he was there to try to talk the Albanian government into agreeing to allow the UK to process failed asylum seekers in Albania. Well, of course, Starmer, being Starmer, has been embarrassed because the Albanian government have said no, they don't want them. In other words, they don't want them, foreign failed asylum seekers, in to be processed in Albania. It's our problem, which it is. Starmer is just an embarrassment, isn't he? What an embarrassment he is to the country and to the officials. It's just a total embarrassment. He's a laughing stock. Like I've said in previous videos, how on earth he became Prime Minister, never know. But he's just an embarrassment. I don't know why he bothered to go there for Albania. He's trying to shift our problem onto somebody else. And the Albanian government have said no. I don't blame them. I mean, I don't know what we're going to do to stop these migrants from getting into the country, because they seem to be arriving like planes do, landing at Heathrow Airport. Planes land at Heathrow Airport 1 minute. Well, and these migrants, they arrive in the country the same. They arrive 1 minute. I mean, Starmer, I don't think Starmer is interested in trying to stop them. I think he wants them here because, after all, he is a human rights lawyer. I mean, we all remember, don't we, when he was in opposition leader, he signed, and because he's a human rights lawyer, he signed a petition, didn't he, stopping these Jamaican criminals from being deported. He signed a petition, and when we all remember that, don't we? So he's not fit to be Prime Minister. He's an hypocrite. I mean, these migrants just keep coming to the country. They just keep getting worse, and there don't seem to be an end to it. Of course, this clown, Starmer, he just doesn't have any idea, does he, what to do? Like I've said, he's not fit to be Prime Minister. How on earth he became Prime Minister, I do not know. I mean, his cabinet are a bunch of clowns. They're just a bunch of idiots. I'm afraid to say that this country is being governed by lunatics, because that's what they all are. They're all lunatics. They're not politicians at all. I don't think they've had any experience of being in government before. None of them. But like I've said, Starmer thought he was going to go to Albania and get the Albanian government to agree to process failed asylum seekers there, but they've said no. So it looks like we're stuck with them. We can't get rid of them. We never will with the human rights lawyers. They're always scuppering it, aren't they? Just look what they did for Rwanda when we tried to get rid of Rwanda, send them to Rwanda. That was a non-starter, thanks to those bleeding heart liberals and the judges as well. They put a stop to it. The traitors. But like I've said, Starmer is fighting a losing battle, and this is one battle he's not going to win. This is a problem. This migration is a global problem. Every country's got it. But what makes people angry is the fact that they come from other countries like Syria or Afghanistan, and they pass through other European countries where they could ask for asylum. There are in safe countries like Italy and Germany and France, but no, they want to come over here because they know that once they're here, they'll be able to lodge appeal after appeal, and they will never get deported. I mean, now we hear that migrants who are put in these migrant centres, they've got access to free Wi-Fi. Yes, free Wi-Fi. They're entertained. I mean, who's paying for this? Well, we all know who's paying for it. The taxpayer. I mean, everybody else who has to have got Wi-Fi has to pay for it, don't we? We have to pay for it, but not these migrants. Oh, they get free everything. I mean, something's gone wrong with our immigration system, and I don't know what's gonna happen to. Something's got to be done to fix it. But I'm afraid to say it's not going to be fixed because it's going to go on forever. I mean, goodness knows what it's going to be like in the next decade and the following decades after that. It's just out of hand. And like I've said before in a previous video, sooner or later we're going to run out of hotels to put them in. And where do we put them if we can't put them in hotels? Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.